There we go. Just to let everyone know, everyone's on mute. Please stay that way until the end of the webinar. We'll have a great Q&A by the end. Adela, welcome. Nice to see you here. You are muted. You can unmute yourself, Adela. You're okay if you unmute yourself? I can help you. There you go. I think you should. No, wait. There you go.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for coming.
What about you?
Very good, very good. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, great. Yeah, it's lovely to have you here. I'm actually using my virtual background for the first time. Does it look good? Does it say something about me?
Yes.
So morning or afternoon, everyone. My name is Lucas. I'm part of the team at Academy of Entrepreneurs, and I want to welcome Adela. Adela, you can start sharing your slides whenever you want. I'll do the introduction, and then I'll leave it all to you.
Give me a second. Okay.
Oh, maybe I need to make you a co-host. Give me a second. There you go. Can you share your screen? There.
I'm trying, yeah. Where do you do it?
In the bottom bar, there's a green button that says share screen.
Sure, yeah. Desktop, right?
Yeah, full desktop, the whole desktop.
It's working now?
It's working perfectly well, yeah.
Perfect.
So you can give it a go from the beginning. And then you can present. Oh, we can see your notes if you put it like that.
Sorry?
We can see your notes if you put it like that.
Like that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Awesome. So welcome everyone, and thanks for attending this webinar. Again, my name is Lucas, part of the team of Academy of Entrepreneurs. And today Adela is going to talk a little bit about a few tips on how to launch your e-commerce business on Shopify. So I've been talking to her. She's prepared a great deal of topics and major tips for everyone to get some really good takeaways from today. So Adela, if you want to go to the next one. So this is how we'll use today to participate. If everyone looks at their bottom bar, there's a little button that says chat. So if you want to ask any question today during the webinar, please ask the question on the chat, and I'll be interrupting Adela when I think it's doable. If not, again, by the end of the webinar, we'll have some time for a Q&A, which should be good. So feel free to write whatever you guys want in the chat, and I'll be checking it out constantly. Next slide. If you want to connect with us or connect with Adela, you can do it with the hashtag #BossYourFuture in Instagram or in Twitter, or Givemecocos for Adela's business, and Academy of Entrepreneurs in Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, academyofoentrepreneurs.au. And Givemecocos for Facebook and Instagram if you want to connect with Adela. So a little bit about Adela. Adela, she's a lawyer from Spain. She's been here in Sydney. How long now, Adela?
Almost 4 years, 3 years and a half.
3 years and a half. Okay, so she has a great passion for health, traveling. She loves food, really good food. And that's why she launched Givemecocos, what was like a year and a half ago already?
No, like a year ago, just now in May. Oh. At the end of May, we do 1 year.
Okay, so a year back, and her whole mission is to inspire people to live kind of a more conscious life, to be happier, and to make healthier and sustainable lifestyle choices. So she'll tell us a little bit more about herself and about her business. that's it for me today, guys, and I'll leave you guys to Adela.
Thank you, Lucas. Hi, well, as Lucas said, I'm Adela. I'm Givemecocos Founder, for those who don't know me. Well, Givemecocos is an eco-friendly brand. Our mission is to inspire you with handcraft coconut balls and other sustainable products. These balls are all engraved on the outside with empowering quotes to motivate your day. And I'm very passionate about traveling, cooking, as Lucas said, and connect with people and living in a positive environment. And yeah, like I'm a lawyer back in Spain, but I never was passionate about this. So that's why I left everything behind. And my mission is to follow my dream and make them come true. So today I'm gonna talk about e-commerce, because it really changed my life since a year ago that I started. And I'm gonna speak about different things: mindset, winning products, branding, suppliers, how to create your store, marketing, Facebook ads, and influencers. It's a lot of things, and I'm gonna try to summary or basically say, tell you what it helped me most. But I'm just gonna do my best, because I know that in 1 hour is not enough time. Anyway, everything I'm gonna say, like, don't believe me, just try and do it yourself, and keep just ideas, because this is all like my experience and everything I've been learning the last year. I hope that it really helped you. I did a lot of courses. I worked crazy hours, and I did a lot of mistakes, but it's all experience. So for me, it's all good. And I just want to share you, because I think that it can help a lot of people. Like, if someone would, I wish that someone a year ago would come to me with all this information. It will save me a lot of time. So the first thing that I want to talk about is about mindset. I think the mindset is very important if you want to be successful in whatever you do, basically. The first thing that you need to know is what do you want and what do you need in order to be happy and feel fulfilled, basically. For me, I discovered that it's like freedom. Everything is about freedom and fulfillment. Freedom in every single aspect of my life: time, place, economy, like finance. So this is why I start my e-commerce journey, because I think that online business is a great opportunity to become abundant, successful, and have the freedom, because you just need a computer. Actually, you can work from everywhere. And as I say, I love traveling, so this is just amazing. I put here a quote that I really like it, that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So I think that that's really key. And online business, basically, if you do this, you wake up and while you were sleeping, you look your phone, oh, I have sales. So that's great. And the same that in a lot of, like, you can do, like, I don't know, invest, I don't know, you can invest your money and a lot of things, but you just need to find a way, basically. Oh, that's what I try to do, find a way to make money while I'm sleeping. So the key takeaways, it will be focused on the goal, and start today, because you will never feel ready. That's the truth. You will always try to postpone something, because you will never feel out, today is the day that I'm gonna start doing this. And a year ago, I didn't know anything about a website, anything about. The only thing that I love is social media. It's good that I was very good with Instagram and social media, because I love it. But I didn't have any clue about anything else. No business. Like, I'm a lawyer. I never had a business before. and website. So it's just, you just need to start basically, and then every day you will learn basically through the experience. So abundance and fulfillment as well. Take action, as you say. And then something that it really helped me is to, with my confidence and my self-image, is to how do I see myself? See yourself as someone that is really successful, or if someone really inspire you, you just have to see your self-image as if you were them, basically, because it's all about mindset. So be persistent, and I would say don't be afraid to make mistakes, because we all do. And even the most successful person in the world, they did as well many mistakes, or they do a lot of mistakes all the time. And I think that mistakes are great because you learn a lot from them. So that's something that success maybe that's why maybe I think that it can be more valuable in comparison with success, because success doesn't teach you that much. And then these one are a few books that I would recommend to start. The Secret of the Millionaire Mind is the first book in this, with this concept that I read. It was, I think, almost 4 years ago. And it really teach me, I didn't have any idea about how to organize my finance or my money. And this book teach you a lot. I still doing everything that they teach in this book. I think that is great. And then reach out for that. A really good book also for investors. And The Secret is really good about the law of attraction, that I really believe in energy and the law of attraction. And the last one is more about if you are into the e-commerce world. It's really good too. Winning product and branding. Well, when we think about winning products, I will always recommend a product that is already working. So you know that there is the market over there, and you just need to make it better, basically. So that's something that, for example, I did with my business, with Givemecocos. We say it's like this one, for example, is coconut ball. This is in case a candle. And it was another brand very successful doing that. But I saw that I could make it better, for example, with the quotes, with more customized service and other things. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to take something that is really working and make it better. So it's not take something and copy, don't do that, but just take it as idea when you know that the market is there and make it better. And then this one, product criteria, it's something that if you don't have any product in your mind, I will show you now a platform where there are thousands of products. So product is not a problem. You just need to find the good one, and there are plenty of them. This one, it will be the criteria that I will follow if I need to pick a product. So high demand, so existing competition, never be afraid of competition. I think that is a good sign. Of course, if there are no plenty, if there is a lot, it's not good. And then low availability on the market or quite new. So yeah, something that is not really I don't know, something that is nothing special, maybe, no, I won't try that. And then great profit per unit, minimum $25. It's good because, as we will see later, we need to do ads. So in order to be this ad profitable, we need to have a margin, a good margin. Other thing is, if your product is very cheap, it costs you $1, of course you can have less profit. You can, if it costs you $1 and you sell it for 20, it's really good. So it won't be an issue. And then the product solves a problem or add value. That's really important, because we need to, people need to see it as a necessity or something that they really want. Even more if it's online, because they just are swapping with Instagram or Facebook, and they need to see your page and say, oh, I want that. And the growing trend, I think that it's really important too. And I have here a tool that is called Trends, Google Trends. For example, I was seeing lately with all these coronavirus and everyone at home, that there is, I'm gonna show you later a photo of what it is. This product is basically like a light, and you put your phone like a selfie thing, and it make like professional videos for TikTok and all this stuff. And I was wondering how is going this one on trend. And of course, in the past 90 days, we can see like it's growing, so it's really good. You just have to type trends.google.com, and you can put here the product that you want, basically, also worldwide or for countries, depend if you want to sell worldwide or in Australia, or depend what it is, and also the time. For example, we can see the last 5 years. Let's see. So obviously we can see that it's a growing trend. Maybe it's a good product. We will have to see more things, but I see it as a good product because we can see that especially now it's growing a lot. So that's a very good sign. If you see a product that is all down, it's no point, because it means that it's not growing, maybe not dying and not growing, so it's not that interesting. So it's always better when you find a product that it's always going up. So that's what I mean with this. Then about branding, it's really important to think when you are looking for a product, to think as a brand, like you are building a brand, not just one product to sell. Like, for example, now everyone is doing a mask or hand sanitizer. No, that's not taking you anywhere, because this is something that maybe you make some money now, but you're not building a brand. Like, you will never be able to sell in 5 years for millions of dollars a good brand that is maybe mask, because I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that that is a great idea. So better to find a product that you want to be like, I don't know, I always have in my mind Apple. Like, they do great, and they build the brand, and they are always with more products and more products, so everyone loves it. So you need to be like the Apple of your niche, basically. So for a logo design, that is how you need to start with the branding. I recommend Fiverr or Upwork as website. These two platforms are really good to find professionals that they do for you. You can find the graphic design for very cheap prices. Maybe you can get your logo, I don't know, for $30. Or you can use Canvas if you want to do it yourself. For example, mine, I did with Canvas because I have it in my mind what I wanted. And I want something minimalistic, something simple, nothing really difficult. So I just use Canvas. But you can actually find very good graphic designs in these two apps. About suppliers, well, two platforms to find suppliers is AliExpress and Alibaba. AliExpress is very common with drop shippers, and in case that you want to use this one, I would recommend you to do it differently, because my majority or almost all the drop shippers, what they do is they install a app called Overload in Shopify, and they do everything through them. But this is not building a brand. Basically, they send the product without any logo. It's not even like a relationship with the supplier. So it can work as a drop shipping, but I will do it differently. What I will do is like if you find the supplier, contact them, talk to them as like professionally to build a relationship. And you present yourself as a company. If you don't have the company, you you pretend that it's already a big company, because of course it will give you more chances to negotiate prices, like quantity, minimum order quantity. Many of them, they ask you for thousands, so maybe you can negotiate, at the beginning, can we do 100 or something like that. And then the other platform, it will be Alibaba. That's the one that I like most. I have it here open so we can have a look. Here, basically, you type the product that, for example, this is the red ring that I was talking about. So you type the product. It's very easy. And then you have here a lot of suppliers. And very good one. This one is, I think, the website that more brands use, like proper brand. They put your logo in the product, which is really good. And then I will always recommend to click these two, because by clicking these two, you make sure that the supplier is really good. This is like a premium, basically like a premium supplier. So a way to find premium supplier. See if it works. And once you are here, I will always recommend to find someone that is been at least more than 3 years, so you know that it's good. So for example, this one, very good price, or this one, then you can always negotiate prices, of course. So imagine this one, I don't know, this, for example. So this product, once you get here, you click contact supplier. So they will take you to like kind of an email inside the platform. So you email them like properly, like my name is Adela, my business is this one, and they want to build a long relationship with you. So it's better if you always say that, like I want to start building a good relationship with you, and you ask for a sample. That's the first thing you do. And I will do with at least 2 suppliers to get different quality, to check packaging. Better if you ask a few samples. Okay. So let's go back here. So, and the important thing is that you ask if they do blind drop shipping. Blind drop shipping means that at the beginning, you don't want to take the risk to buy a lot of stock. So it's better to start like telling them if they do blind drop shipping, which means like once you get the order in your website, you will ask them to, you will send them the order, the actual order. So you get the money from the customer. This is what your customer wants, and you send to the supplier, and the supplier will send to the customer. You always tell them to send in the faster way. So in this, like with this circle and blind, because it's not any marketing material from the supplier in the box. It will be you say, I want my product with my logo, and if the box has the logo as well, and you send it to the customer. And this is a way to test a product. You will do temporary until you make sure that the product is working. If you are selling a lot of them, so then you can go to the next step, which will be like to buy stock and take it to a fulfillment center, and then you can keep going. But it's really good for now, because if you are not like, even if you think that is amazing, the product, you never know the market. That's the thing. So it's better to take the minimum risk, and a lot of suppliers, many of them, they don't know what it is. You just explain what I just say, like, but many of them are used to do that. So you just tell them, like, I want to do blind drop shipping. So once I get my order from my website, I will send you like you can actually like download like the orders from the Shopify. So you send that document to the supplier, and the supplier will send to the client. So then what I said before, like get always a sample to make sure that that the client doesn't get something that is not good, because we want to sell quality. And And also because once you get the sample, you can do the marketing photos and video, which is key. You need to make sure that you do that. And I have, for the people that are in Sydney, I have a friend which is a photographer. She did all my photos and she's great. So I can, of course, put you in contact with her. But if not, just find someone to do a professional photo. That's key. Or videos. Videos are very good for ads. So you just like someone to make some videos, and then you can find in the website that I said before, Fiverr, you can find someone to put the video. There are a lot of people like video makers kind of thing. Okay, this in terms of the product. And then once you have your product, how you create your store. Your store will be with Shopify. So the first thing that you need to think is your brand identity. So that's your product and what is your identity. So get inspiration from other brands, other stores in your niche, and in order to build the colors, which fonts are you gonna use, and to make a very nice looking store, basically. And then you need to buy a domain. So before you put that thing that it will go before you put the logo on your product, before you print your logo, make sure that the domain is free, because you want to get the domain, right? So the domain basically is, for example, in my case, givemecocos.com. So that's my name, and the domain was free, so I bought it. So this is a website that I recommend to buy a domain, godaddy.com. It's really good because the prices are really good and it's very easy. I think that I pay around $30, $35, something like that. So for the domain, and it lasts you 1 year. Then you can buy 3 years. I go 1 year, and now I'm going to renovate for another year. And then once we have the Shopify, we have the domain, and we are gonna do Shopify. Shopify right now is very good because normally was giving 14 days trial. Now I think that it's 90 because coronavirus. So you have 3 months to try for free if your product works and if your product sells, which is really good because normally it costs $50 a month. So that money you are saving basically. For Shopify, I have it here, mine. So the boot, it's called the theme. Theme is basically the design that the website, because Shopify, I didn't know anything about websites, and I understand this because it's really like intuition, basically. It's really easy. You just need to read, and that's it. Pretty much in a couple of days, you understand the whole website. So with the themes that are the design of how your website is gonna look, my favorite one is called the boot, and this one is completely free. Then you can purchase, of course, a very good looking theme. Maybe it costs you around $180. So it's up to you if you wanna maybe try your product first, and then if you're not happy with your theme, you can buy a better theme. But yeah, like for me, this one worked very well. I'm happy with that one. I have since last year, and I didn't want it to change because I think that it looked good. So I just leave it there. So yeah, and now when it's Shopify, to install this is very, as I say, like it's really easy. But if you have any question, you can ask me later. I can explain it all now because it's already half an hour. I just half an hour left. But yeah, it's easy, and otherwise you can always, like, there is a lot of tutorial, and even in the Shopify platform they have like a blog. So many times I have a question, I just write my questions there, and they always reply in an email. So it's really good. And if you need something, because what I do is I compare my competitor website with what I want to create. So if my competitor website has something like that this theme doesn't have, what I do is I contact some coder, like you can find it in the same website in Fiverr, and you pay them, I don't know, I think that I pay like $40 or something, and they customize some things, like I want this in this part or whatever, I want the price to look bigger, or whatever you want to change that is more difficult, because I don't know about coding, so they can do for me. So it's really good like that. And now I want to speak a little bit about the back end of the store. This is for me something that it changed like the whole game. Basically, it changed a lot in terms of sales, increased a lot my sales. My average order value, which is the money that every customer spends. So if before it was, I don't know, 40, now it can be 60 just because I use this. So it's really good. So the first one is called, I'm gonna put it here so you can see it. It's in app. Everything that I'm gonna say now, you can just download very easy here. Visit in the Shopify app store. This is like Apple Store, basically same thing. So you just find the app, you download the app, and you see I have this one. So you just try them. So the first one that I have here is the email sequence Klaviyo. I try a few. I think that Klaviyo is the one that it works best. So this one basically what it's going to do is it said I have 4 emails that every client that arrives to my store, because there are many that arrive, click purchase, and then before they finish the purchase, they are gone. So all these sales that I'm losing, what Klaviyo does is Klaviyo send an email to these people, and I set the email. I did like the whole content of the email, and I give them a discount. So I saw that you left this in your, I'm pretty sure that you have received many emails like that. I saw that you have left this in your cart. Please enjoy this 15% off once you finish. So they just have to click and they will be again in the cart. So they just need to pay and it's gone and it's finished. And it makes me a lot of sales. This thing, a lot, like, I don't know. And the app, you can track like how many sales you are making because of how many people click and then how many people purchase. SMS sequence is exactly the same, but because you have the option to put email or phone number when people are like trying to purchase something but they don't purchase, like adding to cart basically. It does the same but send it a text. So basically, if I just try to get to all the clients that they did being in my website, but they didn't purchase. I'm just trying to get to them because I know that if they add to cart, it means that they are interested. So I just need like maybe some help to get the purchase done. And the other one, it will be with Facebook Messenger. This one, I'm quite new using it, but I read very good things about it. It apparently works really good. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay, the last one is Upsells. Upsells, I've been trying for a week or 2 weeks now, and it's working really good. It's making me a lot of sales in the way this one, how it works. I'm gonna show you in my website. Oh, in here. So for example, if I go to a product and I say, this is my website, add to cart. This is the upsell. So it's gonna offer me something else for example, buy 2 for 20% off. So a lot of people are adding to cart in here, and the app it's the same. Like you can see how much the app is converting. So the app, it will show you like in 2 days, $500 just because the app sells. So it's working really good. This one is the only app that I'm using at the moment that is pay. I think that is $10 per month. And you have 7-day trial, but in the 7 day, I make a lot of money with the app. So I was like, yes, of course, it's worth it. I'm going to keep it. It's the only one that I'm actually paying, but I think it's really good. Okay. And now, these one are more apps that I recommend you to install in your store because for me, they work really well. You just need to try, but they work really well. Sales pop-up, if we go back to my store, I want to show you. Let's see if it pop-up. Is the one that normally comes when you start, you go to the website, it comes here at the bottom, like someone purchased, like Adela purchased 3 coconuts in Canberra. This one, for example. This one is a client and it's real that purchased this today. So people click here because it's like social proof. Click here and they add to cart. It works really well. That one too. And the same, the app, it will tell you how many people click and how many people buy because they see it in the sales pop-up. So that one is free and is really good. Then Sender, if you are in Australia and you have the product in Australia, Sender is the one that is working better for me. Like it's cheaper and they come to pick it up and it's, I don't know, it's working really well. And then you can put it in it's basically like a post, like Australia Post, but different private companies. So you put it you install this in your Shopify store. And then when you go to the Sender website, they are connected basically. So Sender know already all the data of all your customers. You just need to click the way, purchase, and done. Very easy. Judge Me is really good for product reviews. So this one, what it does basically is you can set like 7 days after someone purchased my product, I want the app to send an email saying, give me a star. So I found that this one, it's really good because before I didn't have any review because I think that people don't go and put review just because like that. They just, but when this app go to they see the email, the star, so it's very easy. They click the star and I'm getting my review. So it's working. Multi-currency, in case that you sell in different countries with different currency, is good. And the Gopro affiliate marketing, it's really good for working with influencers because you are giving them basically what this one does is like they subscribe with you as an affiliate marketing plan and then they have their own code. So every time that someone uses their code, like Adela20, imagine my code. So every time that someone purchases with my code, my discount code, I'm getting money. I'm getting, I don't know, 20, you can set that, but I think that I have my 20%, I think that they get of commission. So what they do is that they actually share more times because they get money from if someone buys. So it's really good. That's why many of influencers are all the time telling you, this is my code, buy with my code. Because if you buy with them code, they get a percentage to sell. Now a little bit about marketing. This is my favorite part. I didn't know that I was like that passionate about marketing. I always loved social media, but I didn't know that much about marketing. And it's really what it changed everything with our Shopify store or with our e-commerce. It's really good. So the 2 ways of advertising that I'm doing at the moment are Facebook ads and influencers. So I think that it really depends on how much money you want to spend and how quick you want to see results, I guess. For me, Facebook ads work much better than influencer so far, but I think that you just need to see and try. So the first thing of when you are thinking in Facebook ads or in any kind of advertising, is that you need to identify your customer avatar, which is a term in market that they use in marketing to basically say that that like who is your customer, who is your like your perfect client, or so like yeah, who is gonna buy from you basically, who is that person. And yeah, and then there is this tool that is really good. I'm gonna show you now, Audience Inside Facebook. But first you need to know who is the avatar. So for that, you need to ask, like, is a woman, is a man, is young, is old? I don't know, imagine your customer. Who are they? Where they buy? Which are their favorite brands? They are low income, high income. So think all of that, like like your product, your client, and when you have all these questions, just write it down in a paper. Like for example, I did mine here. So Givemecocos customer avatar. For me, it would be a woman, is 20 to 34 years old, so it's very young. I love traveling, yoga, nutrition, fitness, be healthy, Instagram and social media, because my product is really like Instagrammable. Like everyone likes to take photos and share. And then they care about the planet, because there are some of my clients that they are like really like caring about the sustainability and environment. The level of income, I would say that is middle, upper class. And then I would say that she likes, and then I start to think more about brand, because that's really good for later for my ads. So, okay, where these people buy from, where my client buy from. So Eco Store, Nourish Life, Sarah Wilson, this one is Acquit Sugar. So it's like all about healthy recipes, ethical consuming, organic food, yoga. So I start thinking about brands like yoga brand, no, like pants, for example, Lululemon, that is super popular. Women's Health magazine. So you need to start like thinking basically in this. This is my avatar. So once you have this, you go to this. It's a tool that Facebook has, and it's called Insight, Audience Insight. So for example, here I click Australia, New Zealand, and now I put here veganism. I have it here ready. So it's gonna show me demographic. Okay, we know that is woman. And look the age, 28. That's basically to find your audience. And then what they like. So people that are like veganism or are into vegan food, and they are from Australia or New Zealand, the page that they like, Facebook page that they like, are this one. Nourish Life, Sephora. So these one are really good when you are doing an ad, because when you do an ad, you need to put what they are interested or takes different interests. So that's how we need to think. And I can put here different things. For example, is interest in yoga. And now we are gonna see people that like yoga. Again, this one. Many of them should be the same, because if it's the customer avatar, they should be kind of similar. So this tool is really good to play around and to discover like what they like, because later you can use it for when you are doing your ads. So then after this, you need to create a business manager account in Facebook. This is the link. So you create your Facebook page. That's the first thing, of the business, Facebook page of the business. And then you need to create a Facebook manager account. That is where you are gonna do all your ads. And you need to set up everything and your pixel. the pixel basically is where Facebook learn about all the people that go to your website, purchase something in your website. So basically, it's really good to feed to very good the ads in terms of Facebook get to know who is your avatar, because the pixel is basically this. So you need to make sure that you install this. If you don't know what pixel is or how to do it, it's quite easy and something like it's just in the audience inside here. You can in the audience inside, in the business thing, you can just click and put the pixel. But if you don't know, maybe you can ask me later or even Google it. It's a lot of things, a lot of information about the pixel. Just keep it in mind. Okay, now I'm gonna teach you how to customize your columns in the one we have. This it will be how it looks like. 1 second. This is creating. So this is how the business Facebook manager looks like. By the way, I'm gonna show you the product that I found before for in the supplier for, I think that it was $6. I found a website that they are making really good job of getting stuff. Like, let's see, I don't know, my internet's not working. It's a website telling you probably from similar supplier, same supplier, and you can see the prices. Massive margin. These people have massive margin, so it's really good. And they just do that. They find a product, make it look fancy, put a nice brand, of course, make a nice looking website, and that's it. And then you can add up your price, because people prefer to pay this than I don't know, that maybe because they don't actually know where to find the product cheaper. They don't know about Alibaba, so they just see an ad in Instagram about this brand and they just paying all this money. So that's really good. I wanted to show you this and I forgot before. Let's see if my app works. Okay, this is how basically it works. It looks the ads manager account. So once you set up, it should look like that. You set up everything. So I have many. This one, for example, is empty. I just created for showing today. I have many, and I recommend you to set up as many accounts as you can, because sometimes, I don't know, Facebook many times just close the accounts because they maybe think that it can be fraud. I don't know what it is. They just, sometimes that they want, I don't know, I heard so many times that people complain because Facebook is closing accounts. So just trying to have a few like this. If they close one, you have another one. So it's not a problem. And then what I want to show you how to set up a column. A column is the way that you're going to see how your ads are going. So like this basically is the column, this here. So to set customize, to basically see the information that we want to see from the app, I will set up my customized one because it helped me to see much quicker the results that I'm getting from the app. This is when the app is running. So let's remove all of them. Maybe here is here. Okay. So I put them all in the slide. Later, maybe I think that we can send it to you. They are all here. Otherwise, take a screenshot. Oh, where are they? Here. Otherwise, take a screenshot. They are all here. And then what you do basically is click find here what you need. For example, campaign name, it was there. And then the other one, it was budget. That is the budget that you have. Reach. And then CPM. That is the cost for impressions. Content. Content views. So, okay, content views. Add to cart. So you basically add all of them, and then you say save. You put the name. You can put here. There are more, but I just need to do it quickly. So we can put here, I don't know, Shopify too, whatever name you can remember, and then it will come here. So every time that you need to see how your campaign is going, you just check it out here. Okay, so the goal of every single ad is first is to get, like, you start the ads to get data. You need data. Then you're gonna move to lookalike audience. Lookalike audience are the your kind of, it's like the audience basically that Facebook is gonna send your ad, and they are likely to like your product and purchase. And then you need to scale the good ads while optimizing and tuning off the bad ads. So how do you do that? I'm gonna show you with an ad. So the first thing that we are gonna do is create an ad. The first ad that every brand should do, I think that is engagement, because what you want to do is that get like social proof, so people sharing, commenting, and liking. So in this kind of ads, you don't expect to get purchases. If you get it, you are very lucky, because they are not for that. So you basically click engagement, then you put campaign budget or customization. I won't put more than $10 per day. Oh, I need to set up the account. This one, $7 should be enough. Yeah. And now here we're gonna put the audience. So I can start, say, for example, Lululemon, that it was Lululemon, the yoga, like yoga brand for like leggings and stuff. So, okay, edit. Here, where I'm gonna put Lululemon. Make sure that you click the right one, because sometimes the employees, as you can say here, so there are anyone is very little. And then this one is the good one. You see 26 million, that one. And then I'm gonna put location. We have Australia, and I sell in New Zealand as well, so why not? New Zealand. Okay. This one, when it's engagement, I will leave it automatic placement, because we just need to get, like, to spam, to get it to a lot of people. Like this, they can share, like it, and and we can get a lot of data basically. So Givemecocos. Make sure that you put this one right, and then here just call it as the name. I always do for every single ad, I do like at least 3 here, 3 ads. That it means that I'm gonna try to 3 different videos or 3 different photos or 3 different, we see 3 different texts, because you just need, marketing is all about testing. So you just need to test which text was better, which image is, I don't know, in my case, is a camel working better than the coconut, or is a video of a girl running at the beach? I don't know, like different things. So you just need to test. So this one, for example, it can be ad number 1, for example. And here you can create an ad or use an existing post. What I would recommend more is to go to your Facebook page, and put a video. Like place a video that you want to use as a marketing, that it looks good, and then you use from that video, for example, in my case, sorry, this video, I want to use this video. No, it's this. My internet is not working properly. Yeah. So if you want a video, you just need to take the, sorry guys, my internet is very slow today. So you just need to take the ID of the video and place it here. Because with the ID of a video, what you do basically is, for example, post ID, this one. That is a video that I already posted. Copiar, copy, enter post ID. So slow. So when you use a video that, this one is already on my Facebook page. I couldn't show you because it's too slow, but it's already. So I copy my ID. So what it's gonna do is, like, I can use this from now on many times, and because this is engagement, what it's gonna do, copying the ID, is every time that I use this ID in other campaigns, it's gonna show all the likes, all the comments, all the shares. So it's people, like, it's gonna, like, I don't know, maybe in a month, I have so many views, and people are gonna see this ad not from 0, they are gonna see like thousands of views. So it's social proof. It's all about social proof. So it's good. It works really well when you do it in that way. Otherwise, if you wanna do from scratch, you just create an ad here. And then Facebook Pixel, I didn't set up in this one. This is a new account that I create today, but you need to click here, Facebook Pixel, set up, make sure that it's okay, and then you confirm, and you create the ad like that.
Adela,
this ad, yes.
We have 4 more minutes, so I don't know if you have a lot more, but maybe you wanna
hurry up, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I have it all in here. I don't know if you can send this. So basically, the ad that I just create, I will like leave it for 2 days, and after 2 days, you just see the result. Like, don't touch it every day, just every 2 days, and then you can see, okay, I'm having a lot of engagement in this ad set. So you can actually like see which maybe photo is working better, what is working better. You can see it like that. So it's all here, and after that, after 2 days, when you have enough data, you can start creating a conversion campaign, which is, instead of putting engagement, what I put it before, you put conversion. Conversion means purchase. So it is when people start to buy. You already create all the likes, all the shares, so people already believe in your brand, and then you create conversion, so they are gonna buy from you. And about influencer, very quick. Influencer, I would highly recommend go to micro-influencer. I think that they are working better because people trust them more when they have less followers and we are more like close to the audience. And try to negotiate with them, like to just send them the product, and like if you don't have that much risk, you just send them the product and just ask them, look, I want you to post 3 times, so to do a recipe or whatever, in my case. And then you need a very good looking social media for that. Like these people are gonna want to collaborate with you. I'm gonna show you later my Instagram. And then collaborate with affiliate plan. That is something that micro influencer loves that. I discovered that, like when you say affiliate plan, you can get commission, they love it. And then if you want to hire, and you can like, you have the budget for that to hire a good influencer, like you go from someone with 100K to 500K, ask them for the audience insight. You want to see like if they are having enough engagement or not, because now followers, you can purchase them. So you need to see actually if it's worth it. And my tip is that always ask the price first and then negotiate. Never say the price that you want to pay first, because you always need to ask them first. And next, all the questions. I know that it was very quick. I'm sorry, so many things, and I would love to stay here hours talking about all the things, but yes, just ask me. I think that we have a few more minutes, right?
Absolutely, yeah, we have some time for Q&A. So everyone that wants to ask a question, there were no questions throughout the event, but now anyone that wants to ask a question, guys, you can unmute yourself and ask it out loud, or you can write it down and I can ask Adela.
Yeah, I have an existing company and want to do the marketing only. So for that purpose, what is the best way to start marketing? Is a construction company, home constructions. So what is the recommendations? You all guys are sitting, and is this a Facebook or ads or something different? Can you guide me?
Yeah, I would say that for like, I heard that YouTube and Google ads work really well, but I never tried, so I don't know yet. But for me, the Facebook ads are the one that are working most, even more in this time, because with coronavirus, everyone is in Facebook and Instagram. And when I say Facebook, I mean Instagram as well. Like Facebook, when in the website that I show you, Facebook Ad Manager, when you set up a campaign, you send it to Instagram as well. So for example, my audience is in Instagram. So mainly 80% is Instagram. So Facebook already knows that, and they send my campaign to Instagram much more than Facebook. So I think that people now are all day in Instagram and Facebook that are at home, and I'm seeing that with my purchase and the website and everything.
And I can create an ad myself under you mentioned as business.facebook.com. Within that, I can go and create an ad myself. And there's a daily charges. You mentioned about $10 or maybe more, depends. But initially, first creating a professional ad, this is a question mark. Hiring people becomes sometimes quite expensive because the people are asking for $1,500 to start with. So that's the only thing I think to start with. Is there anything or any place you can guide me to create the Facebook ad, business ads?
Like to create it, you have a Facebook page already?
Yeah, I do have, yes.
Okay, so with the Facebook page, basically when you go to the website that I told you, that one you need to add, it's gonna ask you add an account. You are gonna add that page because you already got the page. Yeah. So you can do that, and then you just need to like go in here and check it out a little bit, but it's not that difficult, to be honest. You just need to start understanding a little bit, like you click add, and then in Ad Manager is where you start doing the campaign.
All right.
And
Okay.
I can show you here. I think that I have a photo, for example. This is one of my last campaigns that I did.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you like one campaign. You see, I click one campaign. They have different ad sets. This one are my audience. So you can try with different audience. You need to know who is your audience and test. So for example, I put here, this is lookalike audience because I already have lookalike audience. Vegan, Lululemon, Instagram Engage, or Whole Foods. So I try a few. And this is the column that I set before, the one that I show you. You see I call it purchase too. And then few things to know here is when you have the amount that you spend, you always need to look, okay, this is amount, how much is the cost per purchase? How much is the ROAS? ROAS is the return. Like, so if it's more than 2.5 is really good. So this one, for example, is crazy good. And then, like basically how much is the cost per purchase? Because for example, for me, if it's more than $10, it's not good. So this one, it should go off. So what I do, I click here and I put it on or off. So the good one, for example, this one, what I should do is, there is an option here that is a duplicate. So the good one, I should duplicate and put in more money, because with the budget, imagine that I have in this one a budget of $10 per day. If it's giving me this value, I should put much more because it's gonna make me more money, right? But
how the outcome from where we can see the outcome in term, one thing is the money, which is amount spent, and how many people have clicked or how many responses have been generated.
Israr, I appreciate all of your questions. We have a few more questions, and this can go forever. The whole marketing is a huge word. So
you're right.
I encourage you to connect with Adela on Instagram, or Adela, you can give him your email, and then you can continue engaging and talking about this.
That's fine. Thank you. Yeah, if I can give through email or whatever.
Adela, share your email on the chat, or I think you have a slide. You can share your slide with all of your details so people can reach you. I'll ask a few more questions that I have here on the chat. So Daya is asking if she wants you to show one slide in particular. Daya, what we can do is also reach out to Adela so she can share the slides with you. Instead of we going back to the slides. Adela, again, if you can share your details, that would be great. Fernando is asking, didn't you have to execute different ads between Facebook and Instagram? I mean, they are different platforms.
No, as I said before, it's the same. Like, I do it in the same way, because when you can set up where the ad goes, so leave that Facebook manager decide. But many times what I do is like I click here when it's engagement campaign, I left like the ad to go everywhere because I want more people to see it. But if I want purchase, for example, one step behind, let me see if I can do it. What I would put is like manual placement. So I'm gonna manually decide where my ad is gonna go.
Adela, let me add to that for those who don't know. Instagram belongs to Facebook, for everyone that doesn't know. Therefore, you can manage all of the ads from one same platform, because I can see Nancy is asking the same question. So Instagram and Facebook, they both, Instagram belongs to Facebook. Therefore, you can manage all of your ads from this single platform, which is the Facebook Ad Manager.
Exactly. So here, for example,
so we advertise in Facebook, and it will automatically appear in Instagram.
In Instagram,
I mean,
you need to put it here.
We have to select the option.
For example, here I'm gonna put like what I always do. I leave Facebook, my Instagram feed, and then I remove the rest, and then I leave Instagram story.
Got it. Okay, that's great. Yeah.
Amazing. Any other question, guys? From the marketing side, I'm guessing there are hundreds of questions. Adela was really fast on the marketing side. We can ask Adela to start to do a marketing webinar maybe in a few weeks. just
I
on
will
the
love to
marketing
have
side.
it.
I think this was probably two webinars in one. So maybe next time we can do one for all of the e-commerce and one just for the marketing. But if everyone's here happy doing it, we have Paula here also with us, our CEO at Academy of Entrepreneurs. So Paula, we can set up a new event with Adela shortly for the ads. That would be amazing. Any other question, guys, regarding any of these topics? Again, feel free to unmute yourself, or you can share it in the chat with me, and I can read it out to Adela. Adela, in the meantime, if you want to go back to your slides, I know that you're playing around with ads, but so people can see where to reach you. Do you have your? I think it's the last slide.
Last one?
That's what I thought that I saw.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can put it in the. Here. Okay.
Oh, no, that's ours. Okay, we can go back to ours. But what about yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can put it here.
Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it when we send. Yeah.
Okay. So will you be putting this information in the Boss Your Future website? Is there anything, or how I can reach her?
So the best way, Israr, is please send us an email.
Okay.
Contact me here as well in Givemecocos.
Yeah.
Like I have the Instagram and the Facebook page. And my email is adela@givemecocos.com. You can contact me there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel free to contact any one of us, and we'll make sure you get the slides. Same for anyone that wants the slides, please reach out to us. On social media, we can do it.
Fernando has a really interesting question. Have you guys seen the question that he posted? It's really interesting.
Fernando is asking, didn't you consider to sell through eBay?
Yes, I actually sell on eBay too. eBay, it's okay. Like, it's good because it's always an extra sell, but like eBay, you have a lot of competitors. So if you put coconut balls in eBay, it's plenty of them. So it must be someone that fall in love with my specific one to buy. But why in my website, like if someone see my ad and click, I'm the only competitor. They are in my territory, they are in my website. So if they don't buy my one product, maybe they buy the other one, but they are in, you know? So I think that it's good to, it's the same with Amazon. You can have a successful product in Amazon, yes, but you have a lot of competitors there.
But I guess it's good for brand awareness, because you can have your brands there, and then automatically, if they're interested, you build a relationship with them, and you ideally convert them on your website, because I guess the conversion would be better anyways, the fees.
Yeah, also you need to pay fee, with eBay.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's good to have it more in more places you are, more people are gonna see you. So I guess that is good.
The more eyes, the better. Daya, please, again, don't share your email here. Please contact us on social media, so we can do it through there. That would be great. Same for Lobsang. Claudia is asking, with the blind drop shipping, you get a sample with the logo to try it out. What happens after you start to receive orders? Do you get a lot of inventory?
Well, with the blind drop shipping, it's very important to get the product with the logo, because you are gonna take photos as well, marketing photos. So you need to see how it looks like and everything. So yeah, you actually all the suppliers know. So, but you ask them and you send your file, your logo, and they will print the logo in the product. And then when you get sales, you just send them the sales to the supplier, and the supplier, what they will do is send it to the client. And then once you have a lot of sales that you are sure that the product is really good, so you can start buying a lot of stock, because it's an investment, but you are sure that the product is selling, basically. And then you just you can put it in a fulfillment center. You just need to make sure that the margin, you are getting profit, basically, that the margin is good. But there is a lot of fulfillment center at cost, and they are basically warehouse, and they receive your product, and they make sure that when someone make the order, arrive. And it's better because the timing, for example, if I have a fulfillment center in Australia, in one day the client can have the product, while if the supplier has to send it, they are going to have to wait a week or 10 days. So it's better. You offer better service.
So Fernando is asking how many days of shipping takes the blind shipping. I'm guessing
now.
Yeah.
Now all the shipping is crazy with this situation. Even in Australia, it takes 15 days to get to the Northern Territory from Australia to Australia. So now it's another thing. But before, it was between 7 days to 10.
Yeah.
6 to 10.
Awesome.
Good.
Any other questions, guys? I know Israel, you have a lot.
Everything to marketing.
Everything related to marketing. Please reach out to Adela privately so she can.
Sure.
Can connect with you.
Do that, please. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Very nice.
I'm glad.
Thank you.
Please, guys, stay tuned with us. You can follow us on Eventbrite, Facebook, or Instagram. Next week, we have another webinar on storytelling. So anyone who is interested in learning how to create a pitch or tell a story about your product or yourself, we'll be touching upon that. I'll be your host and also the lecturer for that day. So stay tuned and come back soon. We love to see you here around our online webinars, and hopefully it's a good ease during this, well, not longer a quarantine, but these strange times.
Right. Okay.
Paula, you're messaging me and not Adela. So thanks everyone. Have a good night. And